for all of you who want to challenge yourself a little bit, and I know Coloradans really do, here's a good way to do it. I want you to support the Run for the Ring 5K walk run on August 1st. With me is Mackenzie Attenzione, everybody. She's the project manager at the Children's Diabetes Foundation. Hi.
Hi.
So excited to have you here.
Me too.
Absolutely. Okay, before we get into the specifics about the event, give us some statistics, about how many people in Colorado have type 1 diabetes. I think people don't know the scale.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many people have type 1 in Colorado specifically. There's probably over 2 million that have it nationwide.
Is that right?
And we see at the Barbara Davis Center, which we're the fundraising arm, the Children's Diabetes Foundation is the fundraising arm for the Barbara Davis Center. We see, 80% of the type 1 diabetics in Colorado, and then people from 49 of the 50 states and all over the countries, or all over the world. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, so, the people that are here that have it are really lucky to have
that
something like the Barbara Davis Center in their backyard.
That's an incredible foundation,
yeah,
incredible. The Barbara Davis Center, as you always said, is such a special place here in Denver, kind of iconic. Share about more what happens there, what goes on there. And it was built because their daughter had diabetes type 1.
Yeah,
Dana.
Our executive director, Dana Davis, her parents built it and founded the Children's Diabetes Foundation specifically for they wanted people to be able to access care regardless of their ability to pay. So that's a really special part about the BDC, the Barbara Davis Center, is just that we have, I think, 45% of the patients are under or uninsured.
Is that right?
They get care regardless. So that's something that's really special. The other thing that is really cool about the Barbara Davis Center is that they have clinical care, prevention, and research all housed in the same building.
Brilliant.
So they're kind of a little ecosystem where the clinical care informs the research, and then the research can inform the care and the prevention. So,
that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's how, just a whole
Well, and
team.
it's faster because they're all together.
Right, what a collab,
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing. The Run for the Ring is such an impactful event, and it's a lot of fun, okay? So give us some of the specifics of the Run for the Ring. Are you running for a ring?
Yeah, so that's a great question.
Thank you.
Yeah, on old school carousels with like the merry-go-rounds, there used to be a brass ring that you could reach for.
Yes.
And so anytime you hear that with any of the Children's Diabetes Foundation stuff, if you hear brass ring or ring, that's the ring that we're talking about.
Cool.
And the ring symbolizes the cure for type 1 diabetes.
Amen.
So there's a 5K, like you said, people run, people walk.
I'd be a walker.
Stroll with their kids, same. And then there's a kids zone that goes on during that time as well. So there's bouncy castles and a human hamster ball, which kids love. They're all about that.
I would love that.
Yeah, I want to get in it every
too.
year, but I'm too busy. So they do that, and then afterwards there is the Kids Fun Run, which is just this little track, and kids run, and there are people with cowbells cheering for them. And
we need more cowbell.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
exactly. So
I think that's cool. So the ring represents the cure.
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
gotcha. I love that. Which we need to find, everyone.
Yeah, we're on our way.
Yeah, we are on our way, thanks to the BDC, for real.
Yeah.
How does the Run for the Ring help the life-changing work happening at the Barbara Davis Center? Like, how does it coincide with that?
Yeah, so I really like this event specifically because not only is it a fundraiser, so all of the registration fees and people can fundraise on their own, all of that goes towards programs at the Barbara Davis Center. But also, it's one of the only events that we have that is right on the campus, right outside of the Barbara Davis Center. And so it's a place where patients can come and they don't have to go to a doctor's visit. They're coming and they're having a fun time and they're getting to interact with their doctors and practitioners without
getting poked and doing
exactly,
absolutely.
And interact with other type 1s as well, so they get to kind of form that community, which is just as important as the fundraising aspect.
Absolutely. My mom was pretty medical. She had a lot of medical issues, and I remember when they'd have any type of moment where you weren't getting poked or looked at or prodded, it gives you such a boost.
Yeah.
Just such a beautiful boost, and dignity too, which is amazing.
And it just, I don't know, it's a great way to show how amazing the Barbara Davis Center
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it brings all these people together.
I heard the story because I met Dana Davis, and they said she has type 1 diabetes. Barbara said to Marvin, her husband, and he goes, well, let's fix it. And then they built it. Isn't that incredible?
Yeah, that's where we came from.
Amazing. All right, register for the Run for the Ring 5K run walk. There is a walk, as she said. It's on August 1st to support the Children's Diabetes Foundation. If you all need more information, go to childrensdiabetesfoundation.org. I can't wait for this 5K.
Me neither.
Beautiful.